Hello, this is Jack with the Geek's Perspective. I'm kind of playing with a new setup, and I'm really hoping I'm not messing this up because it is a brand new setup. But guess what? We're going on to the Zerg now. I already did the first one amongst the ruins as one of my one-time play onlys, and then somebody requested I go through and play, so we're going to be doing Egression. Here we go.
I am well pleased, young cerebrate, and so long as my pride remains intact, I shall remain pleased. Thus its life and yours shall remain as one. As it prospers, so shall you, for you are part of the swarm. If ever your flesh should fail, that flesh shall be made anew. That is my covenant with all cerebrates. Now you have grown strong enough to bear the rigors of warp travel with the swarm. Thus we shall make our exit from this blasted world and secure the Chrysalis within the hive cluster upon the planet Char.
Remnants of the Protoss fleet still linger within this planet's orbit. They will attempt to block our exodus at every turn.
My brood shall aid you, cerebrate, should you require assistance.
Oh, we got a guest. Somebody wants attention. Hang on, I gotta get him safely in my lap before I click start. Sorry. There you go, little buddy. I didn't want you, strangling on that cord. There's that better. My availability is now set away. That's awkward. Didn't know I was anywhere near anybody. Alright. So, in case you missed... Oh, they're even starting with two. They're actually starting with Hunter-Killers, which are unique to, what's-his-face's brood. The guy who's like, if you want my help, blah, 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 blah. All you need to do is ask. So playing with Zerg are no different than playing with Terran and no different than playing with Protoss in the regards of the first couple things you're going to do. In this case, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be producing our infrastructure. Now, what does become different is how the Zerg make their units. Now, because they make them simultaneously, like this, I'm able to make a whole bunch of drones all at once, which works in my favor. The downside is, they don't go over there and build a building. They turn into the building. So you lose a drone every time you create something, so you're constantly making a steady stream of them. So it is a bit of a trade-off. Something that you need to pay mind to. Now, unlike how the Terran one went, where it was progressive, but it was rather slow progression in difficulty, playing the Zerg, they already assume you know what you're doing, so they ramp it up a lot. So we'll see how that goes. Alright. Alright, I should have enough to do this. Cool. Now, the goal is pretty simple. I gotta get that Chrysalis all the way over here. Now, that's not going to be too difficult, especially as Zerg. Right now, I'm just, once again, trying to get that infrastructure going, because once you have that, you're untouchable. That last one I'm making right now will actually be to make another hive. Actually, I think I'll start making the best bean gas gatherer. Well, anyway, those guys are going to gather that's the basic Zella Protoss unit. And they can only attack ground units. So those flying mutalisks right there, huge boon to this. Alright, you are mine. So, no, not creep colony. I need you to turn into an extractor. I'm going to build another hive, or a hatchery. Hive is a much later one. It goes hatchery, lair, then hive, which is the highest tier. So that I can produce more units at a time. Because although they're able to mass produce units pretty rapidly, you're limited by how many of the little hatchlings exist at a time. So instead of having a whole bunch of barracks, armories, and everything else, or factories, with Zerg, you're going to have a whole bunch of hatcheries for them to do their job. So let's see. That's going to be important once let's go ahead and make 3 of those, because I'm going to need to send them over there. But as you've noticed, I've been able to get my gatherers built up pretty quickly, just because I had these 2 by themselves. And the more I have, the faster I can do it. He is asleep in my lap. It's adorable. And because I'm using the green screen for the first time, I had to play a little rough-handed with it because I only have one light on it, so the light's not balanced as perfect as it should. I don't know how he looks on camera, so it's actually kind of funny to me. I know what I wanted. That's what I wanted you guys to do. That hatchery is nowhere near done. Now, I actually have the camera like right in front of where I kind of want to look, so it's kind of tedious. I'm going to go ahead and build a group of 3 of them, because there's a chance I might need a couple more for there. I'll say 2 more for there, and then 1 more can be used for, I don't know. I'll figure that out in a minute. Either way, I'm going to need them. Let's go ahead and get some... Oh, yeah, I'm going to need a Hydralisk then. That's what it is. Oh, that answered that question. There we go. Building Overlords. Alright, Evolution Chamber. I'm going to need that, but first let's get this so I can start getting my own Hydralisks. So Hydralisks in Zerglings are your 2 sides of your coin in this. The Zerglings are your mass wave unit. Hydralisks, these guys, are your ranged units. Because I don't remember if, and I can also build my basic area, mutates into other things too, because that's everything about Zerg is they mutate. Just a heads up. There we go, that should be for quite a while. And once again, you're seeing the advantage of the Zerg being that I can mass produce things rather quickly. Hence the whole phrase, Zerg Rush. Oh, I have to learn that. So we'll go ahead and do that one. 2 of these, so I can build some creep colonies, which I'll probably evolve into what's called a sunken colony. The sunken colony's advantage, his button is falling off my leg and I don't want him to hurt himself. There we go. Oh, you jerks. Remember, these units are ranged, so my air units are not immortal to them. There we go, that's world. Much better, kitty. Yeah, I was afraid he was going to fall out of my lap and hurt himself. And while he was falling, he was probably going to grab my leg and it would hurt me. So, you can argue it's selfish. Alright. Now, this is what's called a creep colony. As its current form, its sole purpose is to spread the creep so that I can build my units on. I'm turning that one into a sunken colony, and that one too. Then I'll attack any ground units.
We require more minerals.
Go. Are you wanting down, kitty? I might go ahead and just make a lot more units to start gathering resources because I've got plenty as it is, but they're not. I want to be able to really truly Zerg rush. What you doing? I hope you're not doing what I think you're doing. Nope, you can't go that way, kitty. Sorry. Alright, you're going down now. He wants to jump up onto one of the counters that's near where my desk is. Unfortunately, that's also where the modem and router is. Yeah, that'd be very bad. Not that I'm online, so it's not that big of a deal. Just bad idea. What did I just tell you, Zane? He's a cat. He's going to disregard what I said. He's getting a little full of himself. Like, he's adorable and I love him. And I spoil him, but... Anyway. Sorry about that. He's usually much better behaved. Alright, let's get some more Zerglings. Yeah, that should be enough. So this should be a good wave starter. I think I'm going to want more Hydralisks before I move on. Alright, sorry about that. He was sneezing and that really caught me off guard. I haven't heard a cat sneeze like that in a while. That just had me a little concerned. I haven't heard him sneeze like that, and that had me concerned. I'm sorry.
Our forces are under attack. We require more minerals.
The problem that's going on right now is that those Zerg are trying to fight on a staircase where only one can fight at a time. So that's gonna, in the long run, I'm gonna lose. And my Zerglings can't even fight that air unit.
We require more minerals.
Get in there, Ulysses. Oh, I just lost everything. Yeah, well, whatever.
Our forces are under attack.
Because those two were dumb and went around to the side instead of sticking with the main forces.
Our forces are under attack.
I'm really doing really bad right now. I wasn't really ready for this.
We require more minerals.
I really wasn't ready for that. That's my bad. I got too wrapped up playing the Terran for so long, I got kind of... My brain kind of broke there a little bit.
We require more minerals.
So I'm just building me some more Hydralisks, so I have some anti-air stuff going. And just generally some range stuff. I don't want to engage that thing, really. There it is, that's what I was looking for. Also increase the the range of their attacks. Oh yeah, I never set that up there. There, getting some more forces, some more backup. I think another batch of Zerglings would really flesh it out a little bit, but don't worry about that in a minute. Got the Hydralisks are in area.
Our forces are under attack.
Now, as I said before about playing the Zerg, there's nothing delicate about them. There's nothing elegant either. You just go through and swarm. I've used that way of explaining it many times, but that's the moral of the story. You are just a swarm. Don't pretend you're anything else. Don't try to be tricky, don't be trying to be crafty. Mind you, you can do like the burrow technique. Now, me just stalling here for a little bit, it's going to heal up my units a little bit, making them ready for a bit of a tougher fight. Let's make my Hydralisks move a little faster. And right now I'm just building up more Zerglings, because those are the cannon fodder. You get 2 for the price of 1. That right there should give you a big hint on how much cannon fodder these guys are.
Our forces are under attack.
And just like that. Alright. So now that I got a new wave of Zerglings in, I can start exploring again. Let's go this way.
Our forces are under attack.
That air unit in a second. Yeah. Nothing I can do about that. Stupidity.
Our forces are under attack.
What I can do though is make it to where I can make more of them. Doesn't seem like there's anything down here that I really want to do. Let's just go here and clear out all of these guys.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, that actually pretty much cleared up the whole thing. So now I just need that one drone I made to go pick up the one Chrysalis. And then I'll have it escorted by the killers, the hunter killers. So this isn't a difficult mission. It wasn't meant to be.
Opinions as you will, cerebrate. They will serve you unquestioningly. Go now and bring sweet wrath to
I forgot to
all
actually even collect them into my army.
The High Castle is under attack.
That was interesting. Just got to keep an eye on him to make sure that he doesn't fall too far behind, and if something does show up, I can just wail on it. I think they're already... No, they're not even at... okay. So 20 is their barbs. I want to see what mine is. Nope, okay. 10. So they actually do double the damage per unit. And I think they get the same upgrades. So if I was doing all the Hydralisk upgrades... Yeah, so the armor's already +1. So if I had kept upgrading the armor, they would have gotten just more powerful. So, damn. Alright. Stay away from the Chrysalis. That's one of the things you do have to worry about if you're trying to move a specific unit. There will be a lot of overlap with and there we go.
Prepare yourself, cerebrate. Your first jump through warp space could be unsettling.
And that's it. Pretty straightforward. It just caught me off guard because I hadn't played Zerg in a little bit and just wasn't thinking straight. So, but it's pretty straightforward with Zerg. You build up an army and you swarm. You kind of saw me doing that with the Terrans a lot too, because that strategy kind of generally works. Using the basic Marine, and then with the Marines you can use certain special abilities to leverage the playing field. Zerg, it's just wave after wave after wave after wave. So anyway. Appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, and follow as always.